Okay. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Jimmy B here. I'm here with my partner, Greg Vargas. Welcome to another edition of Fox Motors U16 Hockey. We are in the state playoff round, in the round-robin round, our second game. Yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, actually, 4-2 win versus Beltire to kick this thing off. And then now, today, we will play Honeybaked, which we always have close games with, and probably expect another one of those.
Yeah, we got a chance to talk to Carter Green. Carter Green, a former player on our team before the games on Thursday, and just kind of going over. You know, they have a good and scrappy team. They have a lot of one-goal losses.
Yep.
You know, definitely a team that I know that they've. You know, talking to Carter, like they haven't won as many games, obviously, as they would like to, but you know, the moral victory part of that is they've been in all the games, you know, and that's something that we need to make sure we're paying attention to and make sure we bring our best here today.
Yep. Well, 2 days ago, Honeybaked played Victory Honda, and I peeked in here. They were tied in the third period, 3-3. Now, they ended up losing that game, I think, 5-3, but, I mean, that was a close, hard-fought game the whole way, so.
Yep.
Got to bring it. Update on, just reminded me, because Grandpa Boosh just walked by, but update on Boucher, Owen Boucher, is that, I don't know if we might have falsely reported that. That's my fault. I got some bad info from Dave LaFear. There was no MRI, and his doctor basically told him it's a strain of some sort. There's no tear in his hip labrum, but it's going to take some time to heal.
Okay.
So he's going to be out for a while until that feels better for him to skate. But
oh, good.
The important thing is there's no tear.
Yeah, that's great news.
Yeah, that's really, really good news. So Owen, just get healthier.
Mr. LaFear is probably trying to figure out who the leak was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I can only provide info based on my sources. Right. I don't have to double check some of these sources.
Yeah.
All right, I know Greg, we're getting down to the end of the year. You know, we truly want to thank everybody that's out there watching, listening. We've enjoyed doing this year. It's you know, through all the ups and downs of the season. But I think when we get the most satisfaction is when some of the grandparents or parents that truly enjoy us doing this because they feel like they know what's going on a lot more. You know, just,
for sure.
Instead of just watching this thing on a subscription like Live Bar.
Yep.
It's hard to follow. It's, you know, smaller. You can't read the names, and you don't have a clue what's really going on. So we're glad we can provide this type of service. And we have a lot of fun doing it. I will say that we're not getting paid or anything, but we're really having a lot of fun with all the sponsors who we act like they're sponsors. Are really, you know, stuff we kind of
just our friends.
In a way, they're sponsors, but they don't give us any money. Or
anything. Right. Well, yeah. and you know, it points to is that Grandma June that sent us?
Yeah.
You know, an email.
Grandma
this week, and it was very nice to hear from her. You know, both of us responded, and you know, just very kind words, and kind of embarrassing for me because you know, I over the years I've filmed for all of Riders hockey games, but I don't do a lot of talking.
Yeah.
And so I was truly grateful, you know, for you to just say, hey, why don't we do a little broadcast like that, you know. So it has been a lot of fun, and you know, we definitely hopefully have, you know, a lot more hockey to play, and
that's right.
You know, today's game will start that process hopefully.
Agree with that. I'm hoping I'm doing this with you in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
That would be
great.
A really good ending to this season.
And I think the boys, you know, I'm talking to them. They are aware of that. I think that you know, that I know Coach Kosecki with my son has really tried to drive home that point of, you know, being consistent as a player. Like, that's so big especially in this hockey world, you know, we talk about the number of games we play. We talk about, you know, how we travel around and, you know, all the different levels of competitions that we see that, you know, you got to show up and be consistent. And I really feel like our team, you know, has also gotten that message as well. Just that being consistent is so key to winning games. Showing up and being the best version of, you know, in our case,
all 3 periods.
Yeah,
I know.
So that too is, you know, hopefully this is a culmination of, you know, all those lessons.
Well, we are on the nicer rink today. We got the little bit of a stadium feel here.
Yeah.
The nets are kind of probably a little bit, I would say, that maybe more in the way. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't really see them on the.
Can't see that stuff there. Okay, good.
Once in a while, like when you get that double up,
that
sometimes.
Double net there, yeah.
But even it's very, very.
Well, it's
very
still
see-through.
Still way better than Libar, I can tell you that. We will have Caden Mariga will be in net today. Owen had a nice game. Was that a shutout, 2-0? Yeah, he had a shutout, right? And good job for Owen Lunenborg with the shutout there last game. So it's Mariga's turn in net. Goalies have kind of been rotating pretty much on and off all year. I don't think back to back, right? Like,
I don't believe
good job on rotating those goalies, and everybody's ready to go. So Boucher is on the bench. He's down there. I can see him, number 53 in the back of his helmet. He's going to help out at the coaching staff.
And I know, you know, we talked last week. We'll just emphasize again, you know, Owen Boucher is a huge part of our team and what, you know, has led to the successes that we've had. It was great to see him at the end of the game on Thursday. Like, he's right out there shaking hands. No doubt, there's no doubt in my mind that he's, you know, chirping kids on the bench and making sure, you know, like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and providing some motivation maybe when it's needed. So I know he'll continue to do that. And, you know, we wish him a speedy recovery as he, you know, deals, because that is not easy for, you know, a 16-year-old kid, especially a kid like him.
He wants to play. He wants to play so bad.
And he's just such a high motor kid.
Fox getting some final words here from their coach. They seem pretty eager to hear what Ryan's going to tell them.
We also have Coach Richards on the bench today, and Coach Brooks as well, along with Coach Boucher.
Hell yeah. Good to see. I know Chuck Fabry made it down from the Sioux. I didn't see Jocelyn, so I'm sure she's back. She might be back home, hopefully watching. Say hi to Jocelyn, and I haven't seen the Carpenters around, so I know Bobby and Adam are hopefully watching or listening. Say hi to them. I'm sure we'll see some of these people next week. I'm sure.
The Millers are watching. I know Tammy sent me a couple questions after the game. I need to direct her to you because you are a little more in tune with like where to find information on the tournament.
Here we go. Travis Lafier going to take the draw. He's got Lazaro and big Mason Noble out there with him. Lawson and O'Brien starting on D. Honeybaked trying to skate this out of the zone all the way. Travis puts a hit, slow him down.
Yeah, Honeybaked player there, kind of alone with the puck.
Initial save here by Mariga, steers one to the side. And looks like Fox is going to come out with this puck. So
I think on Thursday we did such a great job of that fight along the wall, get the puck moving in the right direction, passing out to the player breaking out, doing a lot of great job forechecking, and that stuff continues today.
Here breaks up that play. Carpenter now skates to the neutral zone with the puck. Trying to center one, just gets deflected by a Honeybaked player. Another puck that's loose here. Honeybaked picks this one up behind the Fox net now. Honeybaked puts them up 1-0.
Yeah, shot on goal. Just a quick little rebound out, and the Honeybaked player, I don't know if he hit that sucker out of the air, but it definitely was on its end, and he bats it home. If I'm not mistaken, we've started a couple games with Honeybaked like this.
Yeah. Yeah, haven't even completed a whole line sequence here yet, but
seemed like a fairly innocuous.
Ryder Vargas behind the net, swings it up to Vanderoos, long pass to Glentz. Here comes Robbie, goes down the right-hand side, being held up, picked up by Miller. Now Honeybaked's turn through the neutral zone. Ryder Miller trying to get this puck up and out of the zone, and does. Here comes Miller now with the puck through over the blue line. Busting through two Honeybaked players and finds himself in the net.
Miller.
Yeah.
Ryder Miller ends up in the back of the net. He had a nice little kind of fakie and shot the gap there. Split the two Honeybaked defenders.
Now, this is the team that Ryder Miller played on, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's like last year Ryder played on this team, so he knows many of these kids. Luke Lazaro back in the center circle here. And draw is won back by Honeybaked. Off the shin pads of Lawson and out of the zone. Good chase there by Mason Noble, turns him over. Got a quick shot by Dominowski that's blocked. Now Lawson takes a quick shot. Hey! There we go. Good shot by Lawson. Not sure if that was tipped or not, but it might have been tipped. Dominowski might have got a piece of that. He's kind of acting like he did. Or was it Lazaro?
Lazaro.
Yeah, okay. Lazaro got a piece of that, I believe. But really good shot by Lawson to throw it so quickly back on net.
Yeah, because two or three guys had some point blank shots. That one pops out to Lawson.
Yep.
Gets it to the net, and looks like Lazaro made it count.
Good job there. Good answer there by Fox Motors. Still the first 3 minutes of the game, we've got a goal for each team already. Yeah. So Al Bernier taps one up to Backen. Backen's first shift of the afternoon here. He's out there with Carpenter and Fabry. Backen all the way up top to Bernier. That's one rip. Blocked down the front. Picked up, though, by Fabry.
Fabry's did a nice job there collecting that puck.
Absolutely. Backen now behind the net. Turning a couple guys over. And back up top to Bernier. Back down low to Fabry. Fabry takes a hit. Puck is cleared up into the netting by
tried to go,
almost call him Beltire, but
yeah, tried to go high glass on that, and it ended up a bit too high.
So good pressure now by Fox as they keep the puck down in Honeybaked's zone for about 45 seconds there. It's good.
Well, and hopefully, early goal like that kind of wakes them up a little bit. Like, hey, we can't, take
turnover by Glentz, middle of the ice. Robbie sends one just high over the glove side of the goaltender there. Boy, is that a good job by Ryder? It's about to be a 3-on-1, and Ryder reached in there and said, nope.
He reached his stick all the way around. Nice pop by Robbie. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
That's Vanderoos.
Luke Vanderoos down there.
Byrne's going to chase this down. He's got a guy right on him, so he turns on his forehand out of his backhand. Gives it to Ryder Vargas. Back to Byrne. Turning again. Back to Vargas. A little two-man game there by Byrne and Vargas. Now finally gets out of the zone. Here comes Ryder Miller. Gives it to Vargas. Backhands one behind the net, and this is going to be picked up again by Miller.
Oh!
Top, Dominowski slaps one in there.
It got through. Looked like the Honeybaked defender at the top of the circle was going to block that. He lifted his leg up and it got on net.
So OB and Lawson back out there on D together. Noble, Carter, and LaFear. Travis in that circle early. I almost wonder if Travis does that because he wants to take the face off.
I wonder that too, especially in that spot because he was in a pretty non-traditional face-off spot. So great hustle by Carter Dominowski there to track that down.
Thrown towards the net, and Caden Maringa able to cover that one up. That's always a dangerous.
Yeah, he lost that for a second. You could see him kind of double dive back on it.
So some early action in front of the net for Maringa.
Well, and
time he's able to dive on that one.
As I was starting to say earlier, you know, hopefully that early goal kind of motivates them to not allow those shots on net, you know, that seem fairly harmless, that end up in the wrong spot.
Here's another draw here. Won by LaFear, back to O'Brien, and sent out of the zone. That puck's going to get all the way down, but they're saying they're waving it off.
That bounced funky off of something there right at the red line.
Stick. Yep. Awesome sends one back down towards LaFear, now controlled by Honeybaked. Finds a long breakout pass on the side. Big hit by O'Brien. Another hit there. Mason Noble comes in and cleans that one up. Puck not out of the zone, though. Poor guy down there is just taking a beating.
Oh.
Right to the middle, and a save by Maringa.
Again, gets deep in the zone, kind of covered up in the cover. You have a Honeybaked player drifting toward the net.
Yeah, what a pass.
Yeah.
The guy on the board made that backhand pass right on the guy's tape.
Luckily, he didn't have a whole lot of room to do anything with
or
it.
Time, yeah. So backing now into the face-off area.
Okay.
And now he's out.
We're going to do some of the...
We're going to get Landon Carpenter to take this one. Tips it over to Fabry. It's not quite out of the zone yet. Bernier's tangled up. He comes untangled. Skates behind the net, puts the brakes on. Coming out. He's going to give one up the... looking for Carpenter, who got behind the D.
Oh.
That's going to be offside. Well, I noticed Landon got behind the defense, kind of
he was
waiting for that long pass.
Yeah, he was looking to stretch past him.
Yep.
Luckily, the puck comes just a hair outside the zone.
Now this face-off in the neutral zone, eventually played into the zone by Honeybaked. Cornelli off the backboard and onto the stick of Bernier. Kyle Bernier surveys, looking along the boards for the back end. Good fight there by Carpenter to turn his man over. He loses a stick for a second here. Another puck comes loose. Right on the stick of Carp again. There we go. Carp looking for a pass. Avoids a hit. Boy, he was just swarmed on there. He's now back and lays a hit. Back and another hit. So team's getting a little scrappy in the neutral zone here.
Yeah. Hopefully Carp is all right there.
Yeah.
He's kind of...
He's taking a seat, but he looks all right.
Oh!
Right in front.
Robbie danced through.
Almost tips that one in. Swings it over. Good pass by Vargas. That one just wide by Byrne. Vanderoosten seems to be covering there. Now that puck's played all the way out of the zone. And no icing. Maringa touches it and sends it to Vargas. Good hard pass up to Glentz. Onto the stick of Miller. Ryder Miller getting swarmed on again when he tries to bust in that high slot area. Well, players tangled up behind the net with Byrne there. Puck goes all the way around. Noble's going to pick this one up. Chipped ahead. And unfortunately,
just
icing.
out of his reach.
A great idea, but a little bit too much on the chip.
You could see Travis turn on the boosters there. Just couldn't quite track it down.
Well, he should have used a 60 degree when he used about a pitching wedge, you know. So
Yep.
face off won by Honeybaked now, sent all the way over D to D. Shot that was probably not on net, but Merrick gloves that one down.
Yeah,
anyways.
through the mess, he tracked it down right into his glove.
So still 1-1 here with about 9:45 left in the first. Shots about even. O'Brien harassing his man behind the net. Eventually
takes him off the
takes
puck.
the puck off of him. Now here comes Fox. Aiden Lawson sends one up to Noble. Noble's going to dump one in deep, looking for LaFear. LaFear picks it up on the board. Right to Noble, who misses on that backhand attempt. Now we get a whistle.
Crashing and banging, and is that Mason Noble gets tied up with the guy just to the side of the net. I think those two were responsible for taking the net off. Here Mason Noble come off saying, "Darn it!" I think that was his plan to put some pressure on, going right to the net. Nice job by Drew Fabry to kind of manage that puck along the blue line.
Somebody lost a stick there. That's backing.